Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy.
Alright. Hey, what's up? It's Chris, guys. Back with another library haul. Yes, I went to the library again. Do I still have books from last week? Yes. Here we are. I got Muffler over here. Here, let's bother the Mufflers. This is Muffler. We're bothering him now. We're gonna stick him in my lap. We'll see if he stays. I think he's comfy. We're gonna have a little guy today. Beep 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 beep. Hi, bud. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so books that I haven't finished. Which you've heard about this the last like 3-4 YouTube videos I've had. Still working on this. Right as I've known by Ryan Chapman. Still working on it. I'm not gonna get into detail because I just keep talking about this book. I am now on page 91 out of 115. I'm almost done with it. I spent a long time today reading with my buddy Wade at his house. So, I have that. I still have not started Indelicacy by Amina Kane. This actually might just end up going back to the library. I might not even try to read it. We'll see how it goes. The second I finish Rights I've Known, I'm gonna move on to the next book. I haven't started Kindred. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for this because there's so many other books that I really want to read. So I just don't know if I'm gonna have time for this. We'll see. Oh, he got comfy. He's here to stay. So, I still have Kindred. I'm just worried that I'm going to come up to the hold time and I'm going to be like halfway through the book and I won't be able to renew it because somebody else has it on hold. So, we might scrap that one. We'll see. I haven't read Nights yet. These are next up in my graphic novel situation. Because I read The Librarian of Auschwitz and I cried. I read Ephemeria and I cried. And I finished I Heart Skull Crusher, found out that Volume 2, they have a Volume 2, and that no library in our county and the 2 other counties over don't own it. So that'll be an interesting one to maybe get a hold of. And then Volume 3 doesn't exist yet. So they have the issues, which are ebook form, and I just don't really want to do that. Buddy. Oh, I guess we're gonna get Toodles. Hi! Apparently we're gonna get all the cats. I don't know if you can see her. She's... Hello. You wanna come this way? Here, let's at least say hello. Hello. She's purring. What's up? Everyone wants to... Linky's passed out over in the office chair. But apparently all the cats want to be over here. Muffler just always likes to cuddle, so... What are you doing? You're so weird. Now let's get to the books that I picked up today. I'm really, me back in the comics section. So this is my stack. We're gonna try to do this without disturbing the cats. So I picked up The Hawk's Way, Encounters with Fierce Beauty by Cy Montgomery. This is about him going to a, bird sanctuary, or specifically a hawk sanctuary, I believe. It's a farm. And he's introduced to hawks, and it's his experience, interacting with them over a year. And it looked really interesting, sounded really interesting, and it fits the under 150-page books. And this one's a nonfiction book. I'm trying to introduce more nonfiction into my life. So, we're gonna go with this one. I am excited to read it. It looked interesting. Covenant, Volume 1 by Lysandra Vong. They had up to, I believe, book 4. My husband was interested in this one, and the art looked interesting. Very vampire priests. I don't know. Looked good. You know how I roll. I just grab and go. Next up, we have The Little Red Fish by... Oh no, the sticker's James Moffat, and illustrated by Bizhan... Oh man. Kodabande? I'm so sorry. It's down here. But this, it was weird. I started flipping through it. The art style's really kind of quirky. And then it was literal fish, not mermaid type fish. It's a literal fish, and the next thing I knew that one of them had a spear, and I was like, alright, I'm in. I'm invested. And I'm sure Muffler will get a kick out of this, because he likes fish. we have Monstrous, which I was recommended by my buddy Wade, and Wade was recommended by his buddy Kane, and so on goes it goes, right? So we ended up with this one because he's about to read book 1, and so I was going to read book 1, and I also picked up book 2 because I know myself. So yeah, this is by Sana Takeda and Majorie Louis. Liu. Lou? So I have these two. And then, last but not least, in my library haul, my husband picked this up, and then I was like, you know what? Absolutely, we were in the space section, like, philosophy, space, gardening, because I was looking at all sorts of stuff today. Space Exploration, A History in 100 Objects by Sten Odenwald. So, this is literally just goes through the different decades and different things that we've found and used in space, and then gives you a little bit about it. So, Space Fasteners, I just opened a random page. Yeah, and so it just gives you facts about the different objects that we used in space and different objects that we've, I think, found in space as well. I think it's mainly used. So, number 12 is, I'm going to butcher this, Hipparchus Star Atlas, foundational map of the heavens, 129 BCE, all engravings of Farnese Atlas. Yeah, so, like I said, I was looking at more nonfiction today, and so we ended up with this. It's kind of sad. So the library that I frequent is kind of a weird industrial building. It's definitely a new build library in the last couple of years. And it's not huge, which is not a problem. We make do. I'm not here to judge. But, like, it sometimes sucks because going through all the different stands of books, I realized that there isn't much that I can, like, peruse. I grew up near Forest Grove Library in Oregon. That library is big. That is a big library. At least it's big to me. And then I moved to Beaverton, to right down the street from the 2-story Beaverton Library. That one was huge. And so, being where we're at now, their building it's nice, but there's not a lot of, like, racks of books. And so I feel like I miss out on some of the things that I could be interested in, because I like to go to the library and just look around and just grab what I find interesting. And today I just happened to be in nonfiction space area, and, like, all of the books were either about, like, black holes or, like, really philosophical physics, like the gravitational pull, stuff that unfortunately I don't think I could comprehend quite yet. I wasn't very good at, like, science. So I am missing a book. I am definitely missing a book, because I remember picking up another book called Something Eats the Sun. Hold on, I'm absolutely missing a book right now. I found it, and I was missing a book. It's called Eating the Sun by Ella Francis Sanders, author of Lost in Translation. So, Small Musings on a Vast Universe. I was like, I've definitely picked up another space-related book, because I was having such a hard time getting through some of the books, because all of them were so, like, philosophical and, like, science-y to a point that, like, I wasn't understanding it when I would open a page and try to read it. Or it was just about black holes. There was, like, a whole section only about black holes. And I'm like, that's not the only thing I'm interested in. Like, tell me about the constellations. Tell me about, you know, like, the different planets. Like, there was more to it, and I just couldn't find anything. And this one's laid out really fun. So, I liked how this one was laid out, and it seemed to break it down a little more simpler for someone like myself who's not exactly the smartest cookie on the shelf. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm making it pretty far into Riots I've Known. I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but I am, because I'm having a good time with it. It's just such a hard read. And then I've gotten further in Hemlock and Silver by T. Kingfisher. Is it really a books with Chris? Chris's Chaotic Books? I don't know. I'm still working on a tag. My name is unfortunately so common. Anyways, I got further in Hemlock and Silver, and it's still very good. They still haven't even made it to the Kingdom yet, though. So I'm, like, at chapter, like, 7. And I'm like, Jesus, we haven't even made it there yet. Like, it's been a lot of just, like, distance. And I'm like, okay. I'm ready. I'm at a point where I'm ready to move on. Like, let's get into, like, meeting the daughter. Let's get into dealing with the actual kingdom itself. Like, I'm tired of this desert dirt road. Like, I'm bored. So, I don't know. It's going as well as it can go. So, I think that's it. I think that's all I have. Yeah. Okay, well, I still don't know how to end these, so see ya.